What in the Mercury retrograde is going on? We have to talk about multiple divorces. Jeezy just filed for divorce from Jeannie Mai, from The Real. And Kim and Croy apparently are in pre-foreclosure again. And Hugh Jackman is getting a divorce from his wife of 27 years.
What is going on?
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So you probably don't know this, but we talk about astrological signs and astrology and things like that. Well, Mercury retrograde has been in effect. Today is the last day. However, there will be remnants of the retrograde for a few more days. And I felt it on a couple of things, but I am definitely feeling it today for other people because we have multiple marriages and relationships on the rocks right now that we have to talk about. Let's first talk about Hugh Jackman, the very popular actor and very talented singer. I loved him on the, The Greatest something. I forgot, you guys remember. Look, let's get to the nitty gritty of the situation. I just remembered. The Greatest Showman. Oh, I love that soundtrack. I love that movie. Anyways. So Hugh Jackman and his wife, Deborah Lee, are separating after 27 years of marriage. I'm actually very, really shocked because I felt like this was a relationship that was going to last forever, but nothing lasts forever, right? So TMZ's reporting, they said Hugh Jackman and his wife, Deborah Lee Furness, are calling it quits, and it's an amicable decision that's putting an end to 27 years of marriage. They revealed their breakup in a statement given to People on Friday, starting by saying they've been, quote, blessed to share almost 3 decades together as a husband and wife in a wonderful, loving marriage. Hugh and Deborah Lee say that the journey is now, quote, shifting and that they've decided to separate to pursue individual growth. Consciously uncoupling? Okay. They go on to mention that their family will always be a top priority and they're moving on with gratitude, love, and kindness. I mean, look, we can appreciate a divorce that's amicable because sometimes these situations get so nasty, which we'll talk about some that are getting nasty. So just a little background on these two for those that may not even know. Some of you might not even know that Hugh Jackman's married because he doesn't really parade his family and his personal life out there. So the two met back in 1995 on the set of the Australian TV show Corelli, tying the knot less than a year after that. And now 27 years later, I think that's pretty much success. They shared 2 kids together, a 23-year-old Oscar and 18-year-old Ava. It looks like they waited for the kids to be older. Who knows? Who knows? So it was just back on April 11th of this year that Hugh Jackman posted a special anniversary message to Deborah saying, I love you, Deb. Today is our 27th wedding anniversary, 27 years. I love you so much. Together we have created a beautiful family and life. Your laughter, your spirit, generosity, humor, cheekiness, courage, and loyalty is an incredible gift to me. I love you with all my heart. And I know what some of you are going to say because we're going to talk about this when we talk about Jeannie Mai's recent lovely post. I believe that he means every word in this post and probably already knew at this point that they were moving towards some sort of separation and divorce because these things don't just happen overnight. And of course, when you have millions of dollars at play, a lot of preparation has to go into this. But I do believe that you don't spend almost 3 decades with someone and not have love for them. You might not be in love with them anymore, and you maybe have grown in different directions, but it doesn't change the fact, you know what? I still respect and love you. You're the mother of my children. You're my friend. And they might still be friends even after this. I hope so. Good for them. Now let's talk about Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. I literally, because I never see Jeannie Mai's posts, and then I literally saw her boasting about Jeezy and his new book. So she posted this on September 6th, not too long ago, 9 days ago, about his new book, Adversity for Sale. Celebrating the fact that he's doing quite well with this book. She posted this with a video of their daughter that they share, saying, today I celebrate a remarkable milestone achieved by my husband, Jeezy, whose memoir Adversity for Sale has soared to the New York Times bestsellers list. She says, your story has always been an inspiration to me, but seeing it in print has left me even more in awe of your strength and wisdom. You invited us into the most intimate corners of life where pain and triumph coexist. This moment isn't just a testament to your literary skills, baby, but a recognition of your ability to inspire through the power of storytelling. I'm endlessly grateful for your voice in this world. Honored to walk beside you, my love. And look, as I just said about Hugh Jackman and Deb, you can still love someone and write something like this. But if you read towards the end, it makes it seem as if that she's still very much in love with this person, that this is her partner, and that she wants to walk the rest of the life with this person. Well, now, according to the divorce papers, Jeezy filed for divorce from her. Sidebar, he did post 2 hearts in the comment section of this post. Maybe it needed that extra 3rd heart. Anyways, let me just report to you what is being reported. So Jeezy officially filed for divorce from Jeannie Mai in the Fulton County Superior Court. And apparently the two have already been separated. There is also a prenuptial agreement. You may recall this love affair there's a lot of pandemic relationships that are coming to an end. They got married during the pandemic. So according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, Jeezy is seeking joint custody of their daughter. According to the source, they said if completed, the divorce would end a marriage that began in March of 2021. The ceremony was at their home during the pandemic. In January of 2022, Jeannie and Jeezy welcomed their child, where he said, I asked God for a life of love and happiness. He sent me my family. Baby Jenkins is here, which included a shot of the newborn's blanket sitting in the hospital baby bassinet with a sign that covered the usual name of the baby, weight, length, and time of birth, simply said Jenkins. So you also may recall, if you've been following Jeannie Mai and Jeezy's relationship, I really haven't. I just kind of knew that they were together. She never wanted to have children with her previous husband. So I knew that much. Well, they write this. They said, best known for co-presenting on the daytime talk show The Real, Jeannie Mai began trying to start a family with Jeezy before their wedding in March of 2021. And after suffering a pregnancy loss, she considered in vitro, but ended up conceiving naturally. She says, it was the most beautiful sign that anything is possible, that you're not in control and God has a plan. She told Women's Health in September of 2021 while announcing their pregnancy news. She says, being a mom is hands down the hardest role in the entire world. Now that we're bringing another Jenkins into the picture, I have no idea what to expect. I don't know about you, but I was a little blindsided by this because, like I said, I literally never see Jeannie Mai's posts, and I just saw this post. I was like, oh, that's sweet. I'm so happy that, things are going well for them, especially because when she was on The Real, she talked about how she didn't want children. Her relationship with her first husband sort of ended pretty badly. So I was just like, okay, good for her. All right, good for her. Look, hopefully these two can co-parent amicably. You know who's not co-parenting amicably? Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann.
Whew, there's a lot going on.
So since our last report, yes, you may have seen multiple reports, and I told you I'm spacing out how much I talk about this couple because it's just the never-ending roller coaster. 1 minute they're together, 1 minute they're not. I saw there was a recent report where Kim says we're living in the home as husband and wife.
Girl, this girl is delusional.
However, Kroy's attorney is like, no, they're divorcing. They're continuing with the divorce. The last report that we did, we told you that Kroy has been asking a judge, pleading with a judge, to allow him to sell the home because they are on the brink of foreclosure. Well, now, according to TMZ, they are in pre-foreclosure. But you may recall, it wasn't too long ago where Kim Zolciak was on her Instagram story cussing everybody out, saying, if you think I would sell my home for blah, 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 watch when you see me in this house for my birthday for the Christmas. Well, it's about to be Christmas.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on. Perfect.
Look, I only feel sorry for those children. They didn't ask for Kim as their mother. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. But the situation that they're in, based on what Kroy is saying in these court documents, he's saying that homegirl is selling things, but she's not helping to pay any of the bills. Let me get into what this report is saying first. So according to TMZ, Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann's efforts to dig out of their deep financial hole amid their divorce isn't going well for them. Their Georgia home is teetering on foreclosure once again. According to online records, Okay, for those that were like, where are you getting your information? According to online records, we even cited our records before, and Kim was trying to act like, my home is set in foreclosure. According to the Georgia state record, you were. And now apparently you're back there. They said the Alpharetta Mansion is on pre-foreclosure again, with the pending sale date listed as November 7th. It isn't technically in foreclosure yet, but it certainly appears to be heading in that direction, indicating that they have missed multiple mortgage payments. So as TMZ reported, Croy filed docs last month asking for an emergency hearing to authorize selling the nearly $3 million home, saying their financial woes were getting worse and the sale could cover their significant debt. And as you know, we've covered multiple lawsuits between Croy and Kim. Their credit card companies are coming for them. A credit line that Croy pulled out in the Bahamas is coming for him. His BMW Financial Service is coming for him in the car that he had. Croy claimed that they were struggling to make their monthly mortgage payments, having to sell off his backpacks and other personal belongings to make enough cash to cover what was owed. You also may recall that they owed the government, allegedly, I'll say, $1.1 million in back taxes. So Croy said he asked Kim to sell her purses as contribution, but she refused. She refused, apparently. Purses that range from $20,000 to $5,500. Croy claims that Kim sold some bags, wigs, and other high-end items, but added none of the funds garnered from the sale of these items have gone towards the mortgage or any other bills. Croy claimed that they weren't able to make their mortgage payment in July, presenting prospect of foreclosure, which is why he's pushing to unload the property. According to Croy's push to sell the house, his attorney, Marilise A. Bergstrom, tells TMZ, we are going to court on September 27th to request the court order the home sold. So TMZ reminds us, don't forget that the family faced foreclosure back in February, with the estate set to be auctioned off in the following month, but they were able to stop the sale and keep the spot through their payments. So their financial woes, I don't even think the sale of this home is going to be enough to get them out of the hole that they're in. And based on what Croy has been saying in court documents, it seems like Kim has a problem. If she sold these bags, what did she do with that money? You may have also seen that the Surreal Life has been announced and Kim apparently is going to be on it. And if she's going to be on it, it does say to me the reports that we did a few months ago that she was trying to get back on Bravo are true, because she's doing anything to make money right now. And I'm sure her first call was to where she started. But according to our friends at lovebscott.com, people like Kim, Portia, and Nene are not being considered for the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and neither is the current cast, allegedly. We're going to continue to follow the story, but as always, guys, happy Friday. Please let me know your thoughts on any of the stories that we covered. Jeannie and Jeezy's divorce, Hugh Jackman and Deb's divorce, and now Kim and Croy being in pre-foreclosure. Let's continue the conversation there. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll ask you. Follow